Ready.
I got a burp. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is podcast episode 9. Ding, ding.
Yep.
We're honestly, I know I've said it on many times in the past on other episodes, but I'm very happy for us to have been able to make it so far as we have. It's just it's a recurring thing. It's to be able to have to, or not just have to do this, but be able to have the wantingness and desire to do this, to do the episodes for all of y'all. Obviously, the episodes that we've been done in the beginning were all, getting to know us. And that was a really big deal, I think, for any host and co-host and episode and anything like that. Like, you definitely want to have to be able to get to understand like who those people are. So it's like
why we're doing this. And stuff like this.
It's like a personal connection type of deal that you have with those people. Like how can you relate with those people? Stuff like that. So that's what I personally feel about like the first episodes. But we're not talking about the first few episodes today. We're moving forward. We're obviously moving forward. We're on episode 9.
Damn.
And I'm really excited about this too, because as we keep moving forward, we just keep on progressing, and it's a really cool thing to even be able to see. I know you have actually gone to our episodes and have watched them, and you've been able to actually be like kind of like have a self-teaching about it.
Yeah, definitely, and laughing my ass off about it, but it's fun.
It's a good way to laugh at yourself sometimes, if you will.
Just learn from it and talk about other things that we need to talk about that we relate to.
Yeah.
Even about us.
Yeah. And that's where, and you know, that for all of you that are watching us, it's like the stuff that, because we're not average people, but like we're definitely your regular dudes. I wouldn't even say that, because that's kind of discounting us. We're people just like you. That's the best way to put it. We are humans. We breathe, we eat, we shit the same, and we definitely do have the same problems that a lot of other people have. Whatever problem it may be, just like just like your parental deals, just like your relationship, just like a business, or if it's religious, or if you've got personal issues, we've been through it as well, more than likely. So, but today we're actually going to be starting on getting our episodes, if you will, smaller lengths in general. But we have formulated some questions, which I think will be really cool. Let's see here. Which one would you want to do? Which one would you want to go over?
Well, I like this one a lot.
Okay. So what is that one? So everybody knows.
It says, which has more power, love or fear?
Which has more power? Or which has more? Power, love, or fear?
Oh, you had to draw 3?
Yeah.
I like what that's more, because what has more? Power, love, or fear?
I don't know. Now I don't even know how the question's supposed to be.
Well, if you're saying what has more,
what we can do is try to do our own deal. So, would you like to do which has more power, love, or fear, or which is more power, love, or fear?
What has more what?
More power, love, or fear?
Yeah.
Power, love, or fear? Which has? Damn it. I think probably what makes more sense would be which has more power, love, or fear.
That's what made more sense to me.
Okay.
When you said a question,
if it's,
I think that makes more sense. Because
no.
That's two opposite things.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, for what I think is like,
so what has more power, love or fear for you?
Love for sure. I don't really fear too much. just because I have like that much security and
like
whatever
confidence.
and confidence, that I'm whatever it is that I'm doing, I just do that.
Yeah.
So for me, that is a very big deal.
I feel like for you, fear is not trying it or not being able to do it. Like saying to somebody you can't, like not being able to while knowing you can and you're willing to do it, but you like choose not to, and like, or maybe in that sense, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and that's like, that's something that I've actually been able, I don't know if you would say that it's a good or bad thing, but I would say that it's a pretty damn good thing in general for...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
For somebody to, like, for their fear not to be, or for their fear not to overpower the love. It's like this. If you have been with somebody in the past, like you can take this example for that as well, for this, in my eyes. If you've been with somebody in the past and you basically compare your past to your current or your future, then that you're gonna fear. You're gonna fear what the love is gonna come and treat you as.
Or that comparing is not good for you.
Yeah, seriously, like that's one thing that that my wife and I have never done is compared each other to or compared us to our exes. Now, the one way we did do that is whenever we first got together, I was driving back from Arizona to Dallas, and I was asking her about her ex and how everything was with him, and she would tell me like all of it, and the fucked up part is that everything that she said about her ex was the exact same way that it was with mine.
Ex? Yeah.
Verbatimly, the exact same way. So, that's a big deal. If it's the same, that's fucking
dealing
odd.
with the same person.
It's so odd. It's just, to me, it's just crazy odd. Like, what are the chances of that?
It's meant to be, bro. It's meant to be.
I mean, it was astounding because at the time it was funny. Whenever we first met each other, we were both. She just like literally freshly just got out of a relationship, and I was still in a relationship, so I wasn't trying to mingle like that whatsoever. And then whenever that relationship ended, we. Me and Shamor, we came here we went to Palm Desert for a weekend, and then met up with her, and because they got in touch with one another. So it was cool because we were able to reconnect on that level, and it's like we're no longer in a relationship. We can start out with a clean slate, of me, and like what you met before. And it's not changed. If anything, it's just gotten greater. So, what about for you?
More power?
Which has more power, love or fear for you?
Love. Guaranteed.
Why?
Because love is overpowering, dude. Everything. You can overpower fear anytime with love. If you have a fear of, like, let's even say like spiders or roller coasters, having somebody loving you while being there with that fear, I mean, you can overcome that fear. If you don't have love or trying to overcome fear, I think it's gonna be harder, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think the most powerful thing is the fear of like not loving or not having love. I think it's just because when you have love, I think it's the best thing ever. You're just in the clouds and everything's so happy. Everything has. It's like
you're so giddy and upbeat about
everything is so upbeat to you. You're so positive around things that you don't care because you have like someone to love. That someone can show you that love, or somebody can take care of you, hold you, or even just vent to that person you love and make you happy, even if it's a good or bad day. So I feel like when that love is taken away from you, it's scary for people. That fear of not being able to get that love again, or that you don't have that, security of if something goes bad, or this fear, or something that is gonna hurt you. Like, you don't have that security of love. I don't know, man.
No, I mean it's a real thing. I mean, whenever okay, let's say like you're having this is how most people would be able to relate with this one is that what if you are having a bad day at work and you are single and you have no family around whatsoever and it's you fending for you. I feel like most people would actually go to a bar, go drink, or go back home and drink, do something like that to escape their reality, get so fucked up that they just don't, like, they're just zonked out until the next day. Well, a difference of having somebody by your side, you are able to know that at the end of the day, you're being able to come back home to the person that loves you the most.
Yeah.
That even if you have a shitty day, it's not. They're not going to. They're not in that
need to like.
They're not going to have to basically sit there and you having to win them over with what you do.
Yeah,
is basically where it is, and that's that's a really cool, reassuring thing in general.
Yeah.
To be able to do.
It's awesome.
So I mean, it's like I would rather have that than having to use an excuse to go drinking, or some bullshit like that in general. Like people that are alcoholics. Now this is probably a sour topic, but people that are alcoholics, I feel like they use alcohol as an excuse in general, and whenever they could substitute it with other things. And so I've had people in my life that have been that have abused alcohol like that, and they've used it as an excuse.
Them to do things also, but yeah, I have a buddy of mine that blacks out. You know who you are. Blacks out and has no. He doesn't remember anything. He doesn't remember what he did, what happened, who he talked to.
See, that's bad.
That's terrible.
That's really bad.
I'm like, bro, you come to a point where you drink and you don't know what you did. That is not healthy for you.
For sure. No, seriously.
You need to stop.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoever you are, you need to stop.
I'm a boy. But alcohol, if there's a lot of excuses where like, oh, well, it's because of the alcohol I do this, or it's because of the alcohol my attitude is like this, or it's because of the alcohol I couldn't do this, or I was drunk I couldn't do that. It's like